Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another part of Hades. Now with added noise.
Help me gain more darkness.
Unsurprisingly,
What's that one there?
well, not really. I guess today is like a holiday of some kind. I think it's like President's Day or something. So, happy President's Day or something along those lines. I don't keep track of that stuff, so I don't know. But my nephew is off of school for the day, and he is in his hyper mood. So if you hear him in the background, apologies in advance.
Pal, thanks again for that nectar bottle from before. Stuff just goes right through me like you won't believe. Though I hope you're not going around giving that stuff away to every bozo you know.
What, Skelly, you worry something bad is going to happen if I express a bit of generosity from time to time through our somewhat illicit gift-giving custom around here?
No, I'm worried you'll be wasting your time. If you give that stuff away, don't expect to get anything back. Well, not after the first time anyway. Usually. I'm just saying, don't get your hopes up.
Maybe I just want to show thanks to my friends for its own sake.
Sure.
Let me see you now for what you truly are.
You call that a hit? Wow, you're killing me, pal. I live again, boyo.
No stopping me this time.
Why am I never proud of you? Don't take it personally, boy. I'm never proud of anything. Pride is perhaps our family's worst trait. See how many mortals are with us because of it.
Honestly,
A little pride's all right.
well,
You
yeah,
find me
true.
jealous.
But it's definitely a poison.
In your honor, Lady Artemis, your mighty blessings have helped me through so many trials now, and I always welcome your level-headed presence here.
Look, I like being worshipped just as much as anybody, Zagreus, though bear in mind that you can always leave the worship of me to the forest nymphs, all right? So, I have heard that Achilles himself taught you how to fight. No wonder you can hold your own down there. That is amazing. You be sure to honor him from time to time, got it?
On the prowl. My keepsake. Let me have it. I'm ever grateful that my journeys through the underworld mean that we can get to know each other, Master Chaos.
Your repeated generosity with me is starting to become a bit predictable. And yet somehow I nonetheless appreciate it still. How very odd. Son of Hades, should eventually you spawn your own offspring, I recommend maintaining sub-infinite distances with them in space and time. Even if they are most tiresome, there always seems to come a point when one wishes to be in their presence once again. Be careful, son of Hades.
Veiled in darkness. Lady Aphrodite. I'm afraid there really isn't much here worthy of you, but perhaps this can suffice.
My, but if this isn't such a treasure to behold, and I accept it as a sign of your affection. Of something even more, perhaps? Little goblin, you must know the 7 types of love by now, don't you? It's quite a complicated field, though several types intrigue me most of all. In fact, why, I have several types of love for you right here.
What now? A gift. Let's see what else. My chaos beam evolved a new effect. Good enough to eat. See you next time, I'm sure. What lurks in the river Styx? Got you. Another knucklehead. Oh no.
I see you there.
Caught out. Got you. You made it.
Why
That's a relief.
these wretches?
Okay, so there's something that someone mentioned, and it's that they want me to save Sisyphus next. So I'm going to go for that.
What a surprise. Why, Prince, you being serious right now? Is that for...
You deserve better, Sisyphus. This really isn't much, but maybe it'll help you while away the days, nights, whatever time it is. Sisyphus, how can you stand it being here like this? You always seem in such good spirits, though.
You push old Baldy here sufficient times and you might get a different outlook on things too. With the Fury so preoccupied and with my running into you from time to time, I'm positively doing great lately. I like to take what pleasures I can get. Say no more. Farewell then.
I can take it. In the name of Hades. All tuned up. Oh, great.
Erinye's ready. You know what I like about you? The way you bleed.
That is not the type of flattery I'm used to. You're making me a bit uncomfortable, I'll have you know.
I was about to say something, but you know, maybe I shouldn't.
Never met a god that bleeds like you. Red. Like a worthless mortal. Come on, let's bleed you dry. We are the Furies! Remember this?
I shouldn't have done that. I'm empty. She's powering up. She's tough. Moving on. I see you, Tartarus. Check. Learning awaits. More.
Instead of that fancy plume of yours, keep going like that. Maybe someday you'll be half as quick as me.
I'm not gonna go for Athena, and that's because the less amount of boons that I have, basically, I just want a better chance to, if we do get Eurydice, to just level up our boon, our special boon, I mean, specifically. See, that's what I mean. I knew that was a good idea.
Looky who. Hey, mighty generous of you to keep me stocked up on this stuff, Your Royal Majesty.
My pleasure. I'm always pleased to see you during my otherwise generally unfortunate travels in Asphodel. Eurydice, did you by any chance ever meet a Persephone during the whole thing when Orpheus came down to try to get you?
Oh, her? Yeah, she was with Hades Sr. Why? Wait. Whoa. Are you? I thought...
It's complicated, and please keep it quiet. I was just wondering, what was she like, if you recall?
Didn't get much of an impression, but I can tell you this. She had good taste in music. Orpheus and I think we won her over with our little duet. Haven't seen or heard from her lately, though. Here, enjoy.
Ooh, that's good.
Bye, hun.
Now, that's what I'm talking about.
Why, it's the Barge of Death. I'll be leaving shortly. Oh, curse of chaos. What I wanted. Lady Athena, I know there's more at stake for you in this than just my plight. You care so much about this family. That care and your determination spurs me on. I'm ever grateful.
Perhaps there really is no time quite like the present when it comes to showing thanks to one another, my dear cousin. You've opened my eyes to the possibility, though I remain steadfast in my resolve to fight for you. There's something that I've wished to tell you, Zagreus. There is no shame in your upbringing. Many of us on Olympus, we likewise were born and raised under the strangest circumstances. Someday I'll have to tell you about mine.
Bit of a break. Olympus, I accept this message. Almost there. delicious. Stopped anybody from attempting to leave Asphodel of late, Bernie? Down. Beautiful. Onward then. Cheers. Another day or night in paradise. Zesty. How bad could it be?
Wretches, take him now.
Let's make this quick. He's trying to respawn her.
I shall deal with you later then.
Excellent. Thanatos. You called?
Let's get this done. What say we get things started?
Sounds good.
Think you can beat me?
Keep them coming.
You're all coming with me. You're welcome. You're fast, I'll give you that.
My spear grows stronger. Looks like I've got a choice to make. Hello, Coin.
There's so much nonsense that the mortals say to one another of our family, Zagreus. How viciously the rumors spread. Whether from that oaf Zeus, or likely from the mortal drunkard poets with no better use of their limited time.
They say a lot of things about me, dearest, and they'll tell you in your dealings with me, ample caution is in order. Let me show you why.
Lady Aphrodite, I'm sorry. Now she's angry.
A loving heart is a forgiving heart, don't you agree? So I shall let this little matter slide, and you've my loving heart to thank for it.
Well, Short One, it seems I must attempt to maim you here so that the king and I might finally stop you at the gates.
You know, you hurt me with this Short One business almost as much as with that axe. Why isn't Theseus Short One? We're the same height.
No, the king is greater. He is the greatest king of Athens. What are you? A willful son of a fickle god. I am beneath your father's notice, and you are beneath the king's. Now fight me.
Oh my god. The amount of trash talk from this guy. Well said, I guess.
Not finished. Enough, you win.
Just spam the special and you're fine.
Got him that time. The goddess Demeter.
My goodness gracious, I am getting so much to mutter.
Flame wheels. accept this message. Should I take the train?
Why then, would that I could simply leave that glimmer of my past behind, for there is nothing for me here. Although, you owe me neither time nor generosity, and certainly not this. But if you truly have no better use for it...
It's not a matter of oh, sir. Please open your mind to the possibility, nay, the fact that there are those who care about your well-being.
Okay, there's new dialogue for Eurydice. She bears a special mention here for having almost fled the underworld once. She was the full-hearted devotion. Such was the full-hearted devotion of her mate, that he did venture all the way into this realm in search for her, entreated with the Master for her soul. They say the Master almost let her go. Indeed.
Do you ever want to travel past this glade, sir? Elysium in all its splendors. There's a lot to see. Sure you're all right?
I'm sure enough, stranger. I traveled far and wide whilst I drew breath. That got me rid of any wanderlust. This little corner suits me well, I think. I have the statue there, the river. It's quite nice.
Thanks, sir. Spend it all in one place, mate. The power of the gods. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Our sworn enemy.
Theseus, before you flap your ghostly gums at me again, I'd like to hear from good Asterius this time. He almost never gets a word in thanks to you.
The king speaks for the both of us, short one. Though if you wish to hear me say something to you, I will oblige.
And I too shall oblige. That is, oblige my trusty spear, which yearns to penetrate your soft and vulnerable, altogether pallid flesh. Now die! Such a spectacle, is it not? Asterius!
Really? Fight on.
Together!
him. The good stuff.
You are my biggest fan.
You won't get through me like that.
I can do this again. Courtesy of the Pact. Cheers, mate.
To think, young sprat, our strategist Athena, warrior goddess, sprang from Zeus's head. I would expect that no high intellect could come from there.
Please do not mind the Lady Demeter's good-natured sense of humor, Zagreus. She and my father often like to jest with one another, even in the most difficult times.
I'm sorry. You're telling me I got 2 duo boots? Holy moly.
Let's go, team.
And like, especially
Satyr tunnels.
one little area. That's insane.
Get out. Not yet. It's that giant snake stone once again. Hear me on my authority. Enough of this place. Got to keep searching. I'll take it. Should check this way. Hey, a satyr sack already. Cerberus just loves whatever this stuff is. My senses sharpen. We can leave or explore more tunnels. This one, I guess. stay powered up. Chat time, boy. Are you hungry? Let's take our chances then.
That was really lucky. Let me actually go through these two. Because if I can get enough oval for Demeter Spoon, it's something really good, and this run just becomes super easy.
Centaur heart.
I'm just gonna say, I think I'm pretty doubtful that I'm going to get enough oval for Demeter Spoon, so I'm just going to... Yeah. Anyways, moving on.
The prince compels the multi-headed hound to let him pass.
Bye for now, boy. You're never late, Father.
Varatha, I recognize its presence now. That's not just any three-pronged lance you wield. I could never stand to look at it. Once my brothers and my sisters and myself, once our foul work was done.
You mean once you'd chopped up your cruel and overbearing Titan parents, right? Shame you threw it out. It's quite useful.
Perhaps the fates decided that its wielders ought to all eventually wind up on its receiving end. Come then, let us see what the great Achilles has taught you.
finish this then.
You asked for this. Zagreus?
Not now.
Enough of you. How? I failed you again. How? I'll get you yet.
Hermes would be proud.
Oh my goodness. Look at the time. That is the fastest run yet. It wasn't even the first either. That's a pretty good run.
So complicated is the path to the well-hidden cottage of Persephone that surface-walking Zagreus, on this particular occasion, sadly zigs instead of zags, plummeting from off a precipice into most familiar waters.
Oh. He zigged instead of zagged because Zagreus. Oh my gosh. I am so funny.
Well, that was interesting. What happened to Hypnos?
Oh my goodness.
Congratulations, boy.
Something happened to Hypnos.
Achilles, would you tell me something more of Patroclus? You mentioned you were very close.
We could have been no closer. The ashes of our bodies yet mingled together somewhere on the surface there. What can I tell you, lad? I loved him with all my heart. And he left me too soon.
But now you're both here in the underworld. Can't you go seek him out? Or alter your arrangement with my father?
I tried, lad. I have tried. On both accounts. What you propose is not that simple, it turns out. But I shall tell you what. When next you see Patroclus on your journeys, you keep speaking to him for me, won't you?
I'll do what I can.
Queen Persephone, all of us, we are most pleased you're back. If there is anything that I can do to ease your acclimation to this house, you need but ask.
Why, thank you, Thanatos. I'll take you up on that if I can think of anything anytime soon. But my, you've grown. I understand you've been looking after my son in the meantime.
Your son, he is very capable of looking after himself, it turns out. Although I try to be there just in case. Though I must beg your pardon, Queen. Someone awaits me on the surface now.
I know how mortals hate waiting around.
Have another bottle, why don't you, Father? Not like it's going to change anything between us, right? All the nectar in the underworld can't change what's already happened. Or change yourself.
You're probably correct. You must think it is my age that makes me obstinate. Unable to change my nature. But I have always been inflexible. You think I'm proud of it? You call me father, like it's an insult. I deserve the title only as a technicality, I know.
You could start being a better father at any point. There's no one stopping you but you.
Yes, well, unfortunately I am a significant impediment. You should be well aware of that. You were able to stop me. I have, thus far, been unable to do so.
Well, with that attitude...
So help me, boy, I cannot fathom why you would have bought back the authority to enter the administrative chamber once again.
I knew you thought I'd never do it under any circumstances, Father. That seemed reason enough. Though fear not, I've no plans to reapply for a position there.
That does alleviate a deeply rooted fear of mine, in fact. The scene you caused in your brief time there yet remains a widely talked about event among the shades who toil for me still.
I'll be sure to say hello. Orpheus, you have to hear this straight from me. I vanquished my own father on the outskirts of the Temple of Styx, at the surface. I know how this looks since I'm back here, and so is he. You believe me, don't you?
Of course I do, my friend. Though you must know your father has requested his relationship to you be kept quite clandestine. You'll understand if I not sing your praises in this case, won't you?
Fine, all right. Here's the catch of the day. All right then.
Your Highness!
Got anything good? Need more of those, so here. Let's have that nectar. Fair trade. Could always use more keys. You trying to fleece me here? More keys for me. Too good to pass up. Could always use more keys. Nix, you ever have a burning urge to find the case files for the circumstances under which our court musician bound himself to eternal servitude here in this house and forever lost his opportunity to be with his beloved muse? I was wondering if you had a remedy for that.
Our court musician brings a certain peace to this abode, my child. But you may discover, once you find his case files in section Zeta Pi Omega upper beta folder, that the consequences that he suffers may be quite in excess of his trespasses.
Zeta Pi Omega upper beta folder. I'll look into it as soon as possible. Should have a look in the administrative chamber there. Contract I'm looking for should be back there.
Nestled among the towering administrative parchment work of the long-since deceased lies an old document concerning a special pact signed by a once-living court musician who attempted vainly to rescue his wife from death.
Okay, it should be dispatched over to the house contractor now. Orpheus's contract. I can release him. In the name of Hades, I hereby release Orpheus from the terms of his pact.
What? Where did you unearth that blasted contract?
Yes. I have done you a favor, Orpheus. No need to thank me, buddy. It's okay.
How am I looking? I think that should do it.
Now, are you being serious here, pal? You brought that all this way for little old me? That's real nice of you.
You're not so bad yourself, mate. Thanks for always being here for me to savagely attack without a second thought. Come on, mate, won't you say who hired you? Was it Achilles? Couldn't have been Nyx. Is it that big a deal?
I am an individual of some integrity, boyo, and protect my sources with my life. You'll have to kill me if you want to make me squeal.
My blade.
It's funny because he just comes back.
New one there.
It doesn't matter. Yeah. I wanna do this one. Because I feel like it'd be really funny to use against Hades. Anyways. Let's drop the heat down a tad. I'm surprised I haven't used the Stygian sword much.
Darkness, give me strength.
It's a pretty good weapon. But it's not my favorite.
filled with danger, not just water, little Hades. Any of the dead you face, they met their mortal end at sea and not on land.
I'm not authorized. Hello, mates. Lord Ares, it is my privilege to have met you and have learned your death-inflicting way.
I do appreciate this gift to me, although you really shouldn't have. The suffering which you inflict is ample compensation in itself. Ah, my closest kin in all the underworld. I see you there, I think. What sort of violence shall we sow together this time, you and I?
Collect. I'll just take that. Pure darkness. You're nothing. Right on cue. Let's go sneak. Stay up.
You're pretty close with Ares, aren't you? And here they said it couldn't be done. If I were you, I'd watch myself with him.
Artemis, guide my hand. Now what? Yeah, might as well.
You shall pay for that. Damnable fools.
For the house. vast riches. Hard to see in all that red. Now, looks like a knucklehead.
It's him, Baldy.
Hey, sir.
Wow, Your Highness, you really shouldn't have. Thank you for not forgetting about me.
You're always a sight for sore eyes out here, Sisyphus. Thank you for always believing in me.
Look here, Baldy. Prince Zed himself has come to visit us.
Does Baldy really keep you company? Personally, I would resent a giant boulder that keeps tumbling back down a hill after I push it all the way up there.
Oh, Baldy's not so bad. I mean, he's a good listener, a good shoulder to lean on, doesn't wield a whip. I rightly can't complain. Good having company down here. Sure, here you go.
Thanks.
May you get out of here this time.
Blood and darkness.
Nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead.
Surrounded. You bastard.
Out, all of you.
Stygius grows stronger.
Think you're going to like this?
Thank you, mate. What's new, Meg?
Ready, sisters? I can't believe it. You signed the Pact of Punishment. Have you completely lost your mind, or just trying to insult me?
Well, if you're going to be so rude about it, maybe a little of each. Though what do you even care which pacts I sign or don't?
I'm not an idiot. I see what you're doing. You want to be punished? Then come on.
I did it. Let's hear it, Father. Let's go up. There. Hot up here.
Difficulties you've encountered, dear cousin, again and again you have never yielded. I must admit, your strength of will is quite inspiring, for even I have doubts from time to time. It's all the clearer to me why the goddess Nyx spoke so highly of you.
That is private property.
Let's make this quick.
Enough.
Peace and quiet. Let's deal some death. I salute you, Lord Hermes, with this rarest of delicacies. Pretty rare here, anyway. You never show it, but I can only imagine how hard you must be working to back me up. Cheers, mate.
You know, the last time anybody offered me ambrosia from the underworld was never before now. That's quite a gesture on your part. You could have just as well taken my services for granted, and I'd not have minded in the least. But thank you, cuz. Come quickly, boss. You need to hurry up and get out of there. You're running out of time. You're not, really, but it's a bit of motivation, eh?
What do I get? Message for me. Let's go, let's go. Fish. It's a crustacean.
I greet you, cousin.
I'll pay for that. Limitless darkness. Break it up, witches. No, you don't. Farewell, ladies. Uncle Poseidon, this here is for you. Would that my father were as easygoing as yourself.
Ah, a show of generosity from my most favored nephew. Your gift is mightily appreciated. I'll just go ahead and add it to the pile.
In the name of Hades.
Wisdom guide you, cousin.
I'll take this one.
You'll have to forgive me for not talking much. My niece is screaming her head off as of right now.
Not really in a talking mood this time, Lenny.
shall become unseen.
No more heads.
Emerged from Asphodel intact, have you?
Dead must have it pretty good up here. More splitters.
I can't.
Should work.
That does not belong to you. Enough, I've better things to do.
I'll take it. Something else. I know this ambrosia originated on Olympus, Lady Athena, though through its long voyage to these depths I trust its savor is more worthy of your grace. No one's ever had a greater cousin, and I'll never forget what you've done for me.
Zagreus, when Nyx revealed herself to me and I first learned of you, I saw it as an opportunity to bridge the great divide between Olympus and your father's realm. But having had all these glimpses into who you are, it is an even greater honor to have forged this partnership with you.
the name of Hades. Poseidon won't mind, will he?
It's you. You choose to challenge me again. Not many in Elysium so dare. Then I accept.
Wait, I never challenged you. The entrance to your chamber looks like any other pathway in Elysium. I have no quarrel with you, sir.
To step into my chamber is to challenge me. It is a custom since the time I lived and breathed in darkness. I will send you into such a darkness now.
I really want to get rid of the one that hurls me forward because it sucks so much. It's horrible, even. It's like all of a sudden my build is good, and then I got that, and now I'm no longer in control of where I go. Just throws me in a direction, and I miss every time.
You again. Just the relief from misery that I was looking for. A fleeting feeling, really, but I'll take a fleeting feeling over none.
That's both very dejected and very astute of you to say. Take care of yourself, will you?
Even the Bull of Minos couldn't stop you, huh? That's one whose way I would stay out of if I could. But, well, you'd not be here if you couldn't handle yourself, I guess.
You heard I battled with Asterius here, sir. I thought you kept more to your own devices. Weren't much for conversation with the other shades.
Oh, you're correct in that assessment, stranger. But as you've seen, I've no ability to stop others from coming and going as they please. So I do tend to hear a thing or two from passers-by.
Thanks for this.
Did Daedalus himself build all of this?
More long spears?
Banish and terrify.
pick sides. The might of the Huntress.
You'd choose one of my relatives instead of me, though I myself was first to contact you. Alas, I must respond to you in kind.
So that's the way it is then. Time to win her over.
To do, I think, than fight amongst ourselves over a matter such as this.
Divine protection. Should help keep me going.
A challenger! If you seek a swift and righteous death, you fiend, you've come to the right place. You monster!
We got them, my good Shade. Happy to entertain you, Shades.
Must I send service to block your path again?
Any boons worth giving up? yours to the top. Clear. Almost out of here. Maybe this way. No use. Not yet. It's one of their layers. Ducks. Name of Hades. A moment's rest. For Charon. Got to find something for Cerberus. should be the place. Oh, what is this stuff? Oh, what's in this stuff? One Seder sack for one good boy. Should come in useful.
Cerberus moves for no one, but for Satasax, he can make an exception.
I can go.
Alright. I could not get rid of the special line, so I guess we're kind of in between a special and a normal attack build. And neither are amazing.
Hate to keep you from your parchment work.
Be still. These waters, teeming with Poseidon's river denizens. That one there before me, it's been taunting me, I think, for quite some time.
You offering to take me fishing, Father? Sounds more pleasant than having you slaughter me again, or the other way around.
You mistook my meaning. First you shall have my spear, then that thing shall, if it has not yet come to its senses. Though if you vanquish me, I'm certain your uncle shall not mind if you extract it yourself. Darkness, show yourself. More clumsily of my domain.
It fared just great, thank you for asking that.
You're very welcome, boy. Darkness. I'll boil your blood.
Father!
What?
I so badly wanted to do that. Oh, I've been waiting for that for a long time. That is the only reason I went with this. I know I'm probably like the only one to pick out of it, but I think it's really funny. Boy. Oh my gosh. It's just really funny. using his glitter column and while fighting him. And you could do the same thing with the gods too. I think you've all seen it. But for those of you that haven't, it's also equally as hilarious. I think anyway. Then again, I'm pretty weird, so
You had your chance. Blast. You stubborn. You shrug off death as though it means nothing to you. Geron, take me home.
In the name of Hades.
you know, to still somehow be under 30 minutes is pretty astounding.
Got to hold nice and still. Come on out. Got me a bass.
Snakes and serpents rank amongst the creatures somewhat known to Zagreus, due to their presence in the underworld. So it is with delight that he approaches one upon the surface, greeting it as a familiar friend. It greets him venomously back, using its fangs.
Bitten by snake. It's a bit too late, but
Feels like it's been a while, everybody.
what is
All
up?
work is never done.
Indeed.
Oh, wow, thanks. This is real nice of you. I sure am glad you died out there just now.
I'm glad I died as well, Hypnos. I'm glad I died as well.
I don't wish to presume, lad, but you seem more glum than usual. What's weighing on you there, if you don't mind?
Oh, it's just... I've never slain a living creature, sir. And...
Look, all mortal life is fragile.
I'm sorry.
It simply is a struggle to
I
survive.
bumped it.
Sooner or later it fails to succeed, and then it ends up here. And we have room enough for everyone. Even the satyrs and the vermin of the world.
Now that you mention it, I have to say I'm glad we can accommodate all former living things. And at least mortals get to rest assured knowing what happens once they die. Must really ease the mind.
Indeed, lad.
It was my duty to prevent him from getting farther. If I succeeded, he never would have found you. So this once, I'm glad I failed. I hope you know that, my queen.
I hoped, but did not know for certain till I heard from you just now, Overseer Megara. And if I may, I understand you have achieved an awful lot since I took my, leave of absence from this house. I see why Nyx and Hades put their trust in you.
Thank you, my queen. Then if there's anything else that I can do to help you reacclimate yourself, I'm always at your service. You are most welcome here.
Likewise, you be sure to let me know if my son there happens to make more trouble for you than you welcome in your life. All right?
As you say.
Enough of this, boy. Even mortals know better. I don't want your nectar or ambrosia or whichever offerings. You owe me no such thing, and I shall not accept it any longer. In fact, here. You shall take all of it back.
You know what I have to say about that? How about you kiss your ass and get glad? Keep your gifts. You are, just keep it. Come on.
Why? It's just nectar, Father. Lighten up. I get that you're surly about everything, but please at least try toward decency with me. If not for me, then for Mother.
How dare you lecture me? I mean... Look, as you told me yourself, there's no changing what already transpired. And our memories are warnings. When you have lived as long as I have, you come to understand your weaknesses.
What are you getting at? You're just going to give up, stick with what's comfortable for you instead of making any real effort at making peace with your son.
Listen to me. My attempts at making peace are going to be rather subtle for your tastes. I cannot change the past, and there is only so much I can do about the future. I tell you this because I shall not lie to you again. That much, I swear.
All right. Well, it's a start.
Be certain that you take appropriate precautions with the sigil of the dead that you now bear. Should some misfortune come to it through negligence, it cannot be replaced.
Can't imagine what I'd do without your blessing, Father. But thank you again. I don't often inherit fate-appointed honors, and we'll take good care of it. Though, what if the Olympians catch on? Wouldn't do for everybody knowing that you're aiding me, even a little, right?
Correct. It would not do at all. Fortunately, the power of the unseen can remain well hidden as it pleases. What is it your instructor always says?
Fear is for the weak.
Indeed.
My friend, Zagreus, the most amazing circumstances have occurred. The terms of my employment, they've been altered such that I may visit Asphodel sometimes. May visit her.
That's great. Orpheus, what are you waiting for, mate? Go and find your muse out there. You two have lots to catch up on, I think.
I think you're right. I'm so very anxious, I must say. But I must also thank you for this opportunity and for speaking with me all this time. So, how might I repay you?
Why is it always talk of payment around here? You're my mate, and your songs have lifted many spirits here, including mine. Now go, and make the most of this, will you?
Thank you. I shall. I shall.
No sign of Dusa. Look at what I caught, Chef. We're settled up. What's in stock?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm still kind of upset that Hades didn't keep our gift. And that's only because, like, I'm just kind of a dork whenever it comes to, like, gifts or whatever. Like, I mean, if you give someone something, it's not like, I don't know where to go with what I was saying. Please ignore me.
You have fulfilled already many prophecies envisioned by my daughter's child. Although perhaps inevitable, I find it impressive nonetheless.
Thank you, Nyx. Though they're just minor prophecies, right? The kind that won't necessarily come to pass unless spelled out and coupled with a decent reward to make it worth my while. Not even the Fates are above greasing the wheels of progress, then.
The Fates have perfect knowledge of exactly what is necessary for the future they have woven to someday come to pass. We each are instrumental to their ultimate design. Some more than others, it would seem, of course.
Some more than others, yes. That's one more prophecy fulfilled.
Alright, once this loads, I'm going to end this video here. So, if you enjoyed, please do consider leaving a like, subscribing, and leaving a comment down below.
Skelly.
And as always, with that being said, everyone, I hope you all have an amazing day. I will see you all again sometime soon. And until then, goodbye for now.